Hello, 5th graders. Welcome to Getting Ready for 6th Grade, Lesson 17, Median and Mode. Please pause to write the lesson number and title in your notebook. Today's lesson objective is to summarize a set of data by using the median and the mode. We'll explain these two terms on the next page. Please pause to write the lesson objective in your notebook. At the top of your page, it has some definitions about what a median and a mode is. It says the median of a set of data is the middle value when all of the data is written in order. So for example, if a baseball team scored a 2, a 6, a 6, and a 0, in their 3 games, then the median would be in the middle. So I would take these numbers and put them in order, 0, 2, 3, 6, 6, and then I would cross out and find the one in the middle. So the median is the middle number. If we don't have a middle number because the amount of numbers is even, then we take the two numbers next to each other, we add them together, the sum, and then we divide by 2 to find the middle of the two middles. The mode of a data is the number that occurs most often. So if we look back to these same numbers up here, you see that we have 0, 2, 3, 6, and 6. So the number that occurs most often is 6. Let's try this out in the Unlock the Problem. Unlock the problem. For the science fair, Ronnie grew 9 sweet pea plants under different conditions. Here are the plants' heights in centimeters: 11, 13, 6, 9, 15, 7, 9, 17, and 12. Before we go to step 1, let's look at the box. It says, how can we find the median if there are even number of data? Well, remember we said we were going to line them all up first, then we would find the sum, and then divide by 2. Step 1, let's go ahead and order these numbers from least to greatest. I'm going to cross them off as I write them down so that I know that I've used them. They already said 6, and they already said 7, and the next number I see is a 9. And then I see another 9. Okay, and then going in order, I see an 11, and then a 12, and then a 13, and a 15, and a 17. Now it says we're going to step 2, circle the middle value. So the way that I like to do this is to cross out one on either side so that I know I've used them until I get to the middle. Okay? So now my middle number is 11. Step 3, identify the value that occurs the most often. Okay, looking back at our data, I noticed that I had, before I crossed them out, 2 9s. So the number that pops up the most often is 9, and it occurs 2 times. So we would say that the median is 11, and the mode is 9. Great job, 5th graders. Let's try this one more time. Find the median and the mode. The first step that we do is to write them in order. So our smallest number is a 3, then a 4, then a 6, then an 8, then an 11, and they wrote the 13. Now we want to find the middle of our numbers. So we want to cross one out on each side. So 3 and 13, 4 and 11. We have 2 in the middle. This is what they were saying, that we need to find the sum of them and then divide by 2. So we're going to add 6 plus 8, because those are the two middle numbers. 6 plus 8 is 14, and then we're going to divide by 2. 2 goes into 14 7 times. So the number in the middle would be 7. Now, looking at the try this, it says we're going to find the mode. Well, let's look at our data. We had 3, 4, 6, 8, 11, and 13. There's no number that repeats, so no data appears more than once. So the data has no mode. If there's no number that repeats, then there's nothing that is a mode, and we just continue on. Great job so far, 5th graders. Let's go ahead and start share and show number 1 together, and you'll finish it on your own. It says we're going to find the median and the mode. So remember, our first step is to order our numbers in order from least to greatest. So let's see, we have a 2 and 1, 2, 3 threes. Oh man, I can tell what the modes are going to be already. 3, 3, 3, and then a 5, a 6, and an 8. Your job is to find the median. Remember that to find the median, you need to cross out on either side the numbers until you find the one in the middle. All right, and the mode, I already told you, should be super easy to find. The mode is the one that occurs the most often, and I notice we have 3 threes. So you fill in these 2 blanks, and we'll talk about them tomorrow in class. Great job, 5th graders.